It was the first time in my life that I was going to be playing a non-human character, and I really understood that. I'm very aware of the way my brain works, and I need a lot of time because I don't want to have to every morning get to a place and prepare to try to get there. I want it to be second nature. By the time I get to the set, I already know how to be a Navi and everything. So it took 6 months for me to do the martial arts training, to also work with a movement coach to get to learn how to walk like them, because we created an entire culture, and that also included the mannerisms and the way that they express themselves and everything. The language was also going to be very hard for me, but by the time we started shooting, it was there. I feel like I am Neytiri. If anything, I felt like the puppet too, and the puppeteer, because everything that we did was translated into the character. This was not an animation movie where we went into a booth and we lend our voices and a little bit of our characters, and then these animators, you know, got a reference of what they thought we were trying to say. No. Whatever we did, they put there, and they just painted over it, which is a very different thing. And so I am her and she is me. I don't know how else to explain it. They're very unique. They stand on their own ground. Jim, because I think he's been doing films for a much longer time than JJ, adds a much more sort of traditional form of filmmaking, whereas JJ, being younger, he's adopted the traditional form, but also he's adding his young spunk. But Jim keeps you on your toes too, and the one thing that I will say that they both have in common is that they're storytellers, and they run a kind of environment in a film set like a child. They do the kind of films that they would like to see. When you work with a person like that, you can only become inspired to run a tight ship yourself. So he demands excellence from everyone because he demands it from himself, and I'm the same way. I love being driven, and I love being pushed, because only then am I able to learn.